so that's good. Anyway, let's start. So for some reason I save like all the time. I haven't actually died yet in this mod, but I save all the time. And last time I made it to before Junon. I haven't actually entered Junon yet, and I probably should heal or something. And this is my current party. I should probably equip them with stuff. So if you look at my stats, you can already notice that Jeffrey has really high dexterity. Like compared to Barrett, she is very swift. And you can see quite a lot of differences in her stats actually. Like Barrett's magic and, you know, his magic is extremely low compared to like Jeffrey or Cloud even. Even though that's kind of the way it is in the normal game, in this mod, those differences are just exacerbated, and everything just becomes more intense because you can customize your characters, and so you can make characters really very different actually. Well, good luck on that. So I still think that Chocomog is going to be weak to winds. At least he is in the, Bottomswell is weak to winds. He's in the original game. I don't think that was changed actually. Maybe I should bring Tifa, because Tifa has a lot of attack actually. Well, I don't read strategy guides. There probably aren't on anyway. So if you look at Tifa's stats, she has quite a high attack already, and I like that. Oh yeah, also I gave the characters somewhat unconventional names, but that's probably to be expected. So should I increase her attack or her dexterity? I would probably go with dexterity. Yeah, seems wiser. Yes, exactly, there's extra bosses in this mod, quite a lot actually. This mod has lots of new enemies and new bosses. Just a lot of extra new content. That's probably the main reason I like this. There's just a lot of new stuff in this mod entirely. Well, I actually quite enjoy doing menuing. It's, I don't know, it's a quite relaxation, quite a relaxing thing to do. Just spend hours on menuing and you don't really do anything. Isn't that just amazing? Well, that's really unfortunate because in this mod, that's quite a huge thing actually. I guess this works for now. I could probably use time, but I don't really have enough material slots, so that's a bit unfortunate. I don't actually know if you can already use the house to heal. I'm probably just gonna find out. You know, one of the things that I find in this mod quite obvious is that this is like a poverty mod. I can't fail to mention this all the time. Like, in this mod, you don't really get much skill, and essentially you're always short on money. I don't know, it's a bit sad, but the West is quite enjoyable, but it's quite an economy simulator. You have to figure out how to walk around having no gil essentially, and that can be a challenge. Yeah, in vanilla you wouldn't actually have so many materia yet. You wouldn't really have any of this stuff. Oh, you can't use that? You know, that kind of sucks actually. I guess I'm actually just gonna go to Fort... Well, you know, I'm probably just gonna go to Fort Condor, and actually I'm gonna use the you can heal for free there. And in this mod also another huge feature is that you can actually, in save points, you can toggle when in battles. So you can turn off when in battles entirely, which is quite a big thing. And I'm probably gonna do that. I'm gonna maybe like grind a little bit to get some stuff. Well, I have no idea what poverty mod should mean, other than being a mod that is not really keen on giving you money. Oh, Jeffy is paralyzed or stopped. That's unusual. Yeah, also in the Mytho mines, you normally find the long-range materia, but it wasn't there. Maybe I should save and just see what's in the forests. Also in this mod you get Jaffe and Calm, so you actually... Jaffe is not an optional character, you're forced to actually get Jaffe and Calm. There's like an extra scene in Calm where you get Jaffe. So that's why I already have her. So I'm mostly grinding for Gil right now, because I want to buy some more stuff, but I don't really have money, so I'm I'm gonna get some money by killing enemies. Maybe I should try and steal from the enemies and see what they have. I mean, in the original game, stealing isn't really worth it at this point, unless you know what you're trying to steal, but I have no idea what I can see from the enemies here. It seems so, actually. That might be another change in this mod. You know, in the original game, how you get limit breaks depends on how much damage you take, like relative to your XP, to your HP. So it's like a fraction of your maximum HP you have to take damage off to get a limit break. Maybe it was changed in this mod to make it easier to get limit breaks, or faster. That could be the case. Ghost hands, that's unusual. So you can see that Tifa's already doing quite some damage. That was a critical hit, but still. Because I made Tifa very physically offensive based, she deals a lot of damage already. I don't think I should fight these, they might have too much HP. Actually, never mind. They're kind of weak. Oh, really interesting. I had no idea, but it sounds interesting. Maybe it's time to just go to Condor and heal. Why does this guy not talk to me? Talk to you, person. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with him? He doesn't even acknowledge me. Dudes, that's very rude of you. What is wrong with these people? Do I have to talk to this guy first so that something happens? Maybe that's it. I like those free ints. I mean, because this is a poverty mod, you don't really have much money, so even ints are kind of expensive. So I like that. You can get free ints here and heal for free. What is new in this mod? Well, essentially there's like new side quests, there's new bosses and stuff, and also the gameplay has changed in that your characters are more customizable. You can alter their stats more easily. So in the normal game,
has no significance. It just puts me to an to 3333.
That's very spooky. I didn't know that spooky ghosts live in my house. Wow. Anyway. As I said, your characters are more customizable. If you look at my stats, you can like already see that Tifa is she has a lot of attack already, and you know, Jaffe has like a lot of dexterity, and normally that wouldn't be the case already. It's just because this mod allows you to like essentially make the characters you want them to be, and it's actually quite fun. I like this. Hey, one and only. Anyway, I want to figure out why these people here don't talk to— oh, he's gone now. And thank you very much, Apochume. I don't know. I maybe should, I don't know. I don't really know if it was a good idea to have a text-to-speech animation alerts in Esperanto. Maybe that wasn't the wisest choice I made. Can I actually buy something here now? Well, of course you didn't. It's my choice to make things the way they are, but I appreciate it. Okay, they only sell crap. I might want to buy more tranquilizers though. So I guess I'm gonna fight some enemies just because I need more money. And then I'm gonna go and see what Bottomswell is like. I think when I last played this mod, Bottomswell was a major pain in the ass. But I don't know how it will be this time. I mean, I already played this mod twice, but this is like the newest version of the mod, and there's some changes I already noticed. So actually, I think there's a new enemy in in this area. You know, normally there is some kind of some kind of weird wider here that is somewhat like a stronger enemy. But I wonder if that was changed. It doesn't seem so. Maybe until I find it. that even relevant to me? Well, I don't even know what type of sushi that is. It looks more like a dessert, honestly. You know, it looks really fancy, but it doesn't really look very delicious, to be honest. It looks a bit, you know, it really looks nice, but it probably doesn't taste that nice. It seems like it's just some kind of fort. A tastiness fort. The worst kind of forts. Well, yeah, oftentimes, things that look really nice and tasty, they don't really live up to the expectations they create. I mean, that's just kind of how life works. Too high expectations are rarely fulfilled. Even with foods, it's very sad, but it's life. So you should probably only go for like really hideous looking foods, so your expectations at least surpassed, and you are happy. Always go for like the hideous kind of foods. It's gonna make you gonna bring you a lot of happiness, because it's gonna surprise you positively. I actually like octopus myself. I like most seafood, actually. I mean, it doesn't really have too much taste, but that's alright with me. I think I'm gonna go until I have like 2000 gil or something. It's actually quite annoying that in this mod, apparently there's no more long-range materia, so you can't really make use of long-range materia because it doesn't really exist anymore, I was told. I can't really say if that's true though. Also, I kinda wanna do something to the battle message speeds. I wanna reduce that, because sometimes I can't read if, like, I can't steal stuff, because it's kinda just gone too soon. Maybe you have no money. No offense though. But anyway, Also in the original game, there's nothing quite like Osmos that gives you. I mean, there's Magic Hammer, but that's much more late game. I really like this Osmos because you can easily get MP back with it, and normally you can't, so it's quite neat. Well, have you listened to Stephen Hawking? It's kind of that's kind of what it sounds like. I really do feel though that this mod's earlier difficulty was somewhat reduced. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the earlier version of this mod were much harder. Maybe it's just that I changed the way I play this. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I actually spent time grinding earlier. Maybe that's what makes it so different. What the fuck even happens? I think you broke my my alert thing. That's cool. You just broke it. I don't know. But thank you very much. I might need to fix that now. I don't know, it was working and now it's broke. It must have been something that you did. Wow. Thank you very much though. But I think I have enough money now in this game, so I could probably just save and move back to Junon. I'm terribly sorry for your unfulfilled expectations about Stephen Hawking speaking to you, but I don't know. I don't really know what happened, but apparently this thing is glitchy. Well, of course I can. Maybe I have my entire life done that. What if I put worse in spirit anyway? I mean, why would you assume I'm not already doing that? Well, you shouldn't disparage drug dealers. That's a very honorable profession. I don't think it's a good idea to disparage drug dealers. Why are you so disrespectful? Also, doesn't Tifa? Oh, why did Cloud counterattack? That's strange. Never mind. I think I should use Osmos once more, because I'm too cheap to, I'm kinda too cheap to use a tent or something. So I'm just gonna fight something that I could use Osmos on to get MP back. I don't know if it works on those though. Well, you have to actually kill enemies to get the new limit breaks, and I haven't really killed enough enemies yet. So, that's why. It takes a long time to get new limit breaks. I mean, new levels. You get the first one of each level by killing enemies, so many, and the second one of each level is by using the first of each level. And I have the second of each level, of the first level, but I don't have the second. I don't have level 2 yet, because I haven't killed enough enemies yet. Actually, Jeffy hasn't even used the limit break often enough yet. So I'm gonna see how Bottomswell is in this mod. I think he's a rather hard boss fight, but I could be wrong. I mean, as I said, I think I last played this mod half a year ago, and it was, I think, one of the harder bosses, but I could be wrong. Oh, I mean, look at how rotten it looks. It looks really disturbing. I mean, also SegaChief, he's the guy who made this mod. I don't really know what he has, but he has some kind of color issue where he just has to recolor all the enemies to make them look even spookier. And now he's like, I don't know. He also has a different name, but whatever. Not sure what that is about. Hazy X. Hey, Caribbean Wasta. Oh, wow, I can't even fucking reach this thing. That is so useless. Also, this really sucks. You don't want to get confused. So essentially Tifa is useless now because she can't actually reach this thing. This is called New Threat Mods. It is a mod that gives you new gameplay content, and essentially it's like a hardcore / new gameplay content mods. It's a very fun mod. I would recommend playing it if you haven't. Dude, why does he not just attack himself so his confusion would wear off? That kinda sucks. And of course he misses him. Well, that's so useless. You know, in FF7, confusion lasts forever unless you're hit physically, so I could attack him, but I don't know. I would hope he just attacks himself, because that would be the weakest, and that would basically be the least annoying to happen. Well, finally. Yeah, I'm okay. Maybe I just got older, so my voice got deeper as well. Who knows? Hey, Duck Feeds. How's your French lifestyle going? Whatever that means. You shouldn't advertise it. I don't know. Actually, echo drops were never multi-targets. They've always been single targets, like in the original game. Maybe in the mod they used to be, but I can't really say. Ah, ça n'existe pas encore. Ah, c'est vraiment trop triste. Beaucoup trop triste. Oh yeah, I guess that could be the case, but as I said, there's a couple of changes in this mod already. You know, I think the single biggest change is that you can in save points, you can toggle it when in battles. So if you're on a save point, you can just move when in battles, and that's a pretty huge change, and I like it. Oh wow, this sucks. Of artists who flooded a McDonald's? What do you even mean by flooding a McDonald's? Like, what exactly did they do? Like, I don't even know what that means. Yeah, I guess there's a changelog, and it's probably at quim.com. But I haven't read it myself, I'm just figuring out the changes as I go. So based on the poison damage, he has about 6,500 HP or something. You know, each poison tick is 1 of 32 of the enemy's maximum HP, and poison deals about 200 damage, so he has like 6,400 HP, which is quite a bit more than normally he has. Normally he has 2,500 in the original game, but he has like probably 3 times as much in this mod. And because there's no long range materia in this mod, and he is long range, Tifa can't even attack him, and it's essentially Tifa is useless now because you can only attack physically, which is kind of annoying. You shouldn't even talk to your friends about my weird food ideas. It's not gonna help you in the long run. I think I need to see that why this is broken. There's only a picture, but no sound. I'm sorry for disappointing you. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Earlier it read it out, but now it doesn't do anymore. You probably shouldn't give someone money just to hear a spooky voice. I don't know. Do hookers even do that? I don't even know if they would do that. Do they do your homework? I don't know. You probably shouldn't expect much from those kind of things. I don't like this attack. She's my only good damage dealer. Now she is incapacitated. Hey, Angry Oatmeal, how are you? I think I'm gonna game over here actually. I wasn't really prepared for this fight. A lot of bad things happened. Well, actually, dick butt emotes aren't even... They used to be banned on Twitch, but I think no, they aren't anymore. Somebody got a Twitch dick butt emote some time ago. You know, I had one myself, but then they said it's inappropriate. But apparently they changed the policy, now you can have dick butt emotes, which is really interesting. Because they were banned initially. I don't know why would you do that, but... Somebody must have thought Dickbutt is inappropriate, which is silly. He's just like a, you know, like a leprechaun or something. How could he possibly be inappropriate? I have no idea. I mean, it seems that most of the fights in this mod, they aren't necessarily too hard. They're just quite longer and worn out, because the enemies have so much more HP, and so much more tricks up their sleeves, that it takes just longer to kill them. It still isn't dead yet, it's unfortunate. I should probably heal, otherwise I might die. This might kill him now, though. I kind of think this will kill him. Yeah, he's dead. Even though the poison only kills him, interesting. Wow, everyone survived this. I didn't really expect that. This wasn't too bad. Whatever that is, I have no idea. So yeah, as I said, this mod, it's not too much of a hardcore mod. I mean, obviously it's harder than the original game, but it's not really that hardcore level. I mean, I don't even know why this CPR is so inappropriate, or like, I don't know, like, why does Cloud not want to do it? Because she's a little girl? I don't know, like, what exactly is his issue with this? Is it... I don't know. I mean, CPR is a perfectly non-dubious way of not killing someone or molesting them, is it? No, you actually can't, and apparently it's much shorter. You only have to do it once, which is interesting. Oh, you can't buy grenades here? Why can't you buy grenades? I don't like that. I would buy more grenades, but I can't. Hey, Ian. Well, in the original game, you can buy grenades in Junon, but for some reason, SegaChief removed that. I'm not sure why though. Yeah, I mean, this is not FF7. This is a mod of FF7 called the New Threat Mod. Um, that I am currently playing. So it's not really a speed one at all. It's just a playthrough of this mod, and I already played this mod twice. This is my third time playing it, but this is the latest version of this mod that I haven't played yet. And I really like this mod. It adds a lot of new content. Like, there's actually new side quests later in the game. There's many new bosses, new optional enemies and stuff, and it's a very well done mod. You can actually go to, well, I can go to Fort Condor now. It's cool. Maybe I should do that. Yeah, there's actually a lot of extra content towards the end of the game. But also not so much end game, like early game. Not really early game, but you know, for various parts of the game there's new content, and seriously, it's a very well done mod. There's really lots of new stuff in it, and I like it.
Hello, everybody. Hello, boss.
Oh hey.
Are you streaming at the moment?
Yes, I am. Haven't you noticed?
Oh. No, I just hopped on. Just got back from the gym.
The jungle.
Yes, the jungle. Full of iron creatures.
Whatever that means.
Is it okay for me to stay, or shall I go?
Sure, you can stay. You mean like in this voice call?
Sure, he goes now. Like this song.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll just give the stream some New Zealand flair.
Yeah, that could be what I have been missing in my stream so far. Anyway, so that's nice.
And the Teller guy just does not cut it with his Australian accent.
Yeah, I don't know. He's might be just too worn Australian. Too, I don't know. He's too crazy Australian. I prefer the less outrageous oceanic accents.
I don't blame you. I mean, the crazy Australians are the worst.
Yeah.
Like I know a few people over there, and like every second sentence they end with the lovely word beginning with C.
Yeah, I can see why that might be an issue.
I'm not entirely sure if I'm allowed to say it in your PG-13 stream, so
Well, I mean, I myself use words that I have been told might be inappropriate, so I don't think you should be worried.
okay, so the word is cunt. I know a few people from Australia who love to end every other sentence with the word cunt.
Yeah, I heard that.
So what you doing?
I'm just
I'm
trying
loading
to
up your stream now.
I'm just trying to fix something, and then I'm gonna return and continue with doing this interesting Junon section. Just 1 second.
Have you seen your eyes yet, boss? Are they still there?
Actually, I have looked into my eyes. You know, I have this magical device we have here called Mirror, and my eyes look okay now. You know, oftentimes they are kind of bloodshot, and I don't know. My eyes never really looked. They never looked healthy, so it's a bit worrisome sometimes.
You subscribe to witchcraft then, huh? Mirror.
Does that make your eyes look strange?
I think so.
I haven't really heard of
Yeah.
that.
I guess it's a good thing to hear. Like, could you please describe to me this thing you call a mirror? You see, here in New Zealand, we don't have such wonderful devices. All we have are sheep, many sheep.
Oh really? I heard New Zealand's actually quite big with dairy stuff. Like, the main export is dairy. I didn't really know that until some time ago.
Yeah, apparently, I think the company's called Fonterra.
I don't know, but it sounds interesting. Anyway, I'm gonna go to Fort Condor now and actually do this amazing Fort Condor minigame. I might even want to do all of them, because I can, so why not even do that? Even though they cost money.
It's the worst tower defense game ever. And it's so bad.
It's the only one I know, actually. I never really played any other games that had such a thing. Well, these mirrors, you see, they are quite magical devices to look into a parallel universe. And, you know, you can buy them in actually, like, all kinds of stores, like magic stores, you know, drug dealers, I don't know, those kind of places. And they are like, you know, like a window into a parallel universe that looks strangely like ours, but it's very different. It's, you know, like a television, but you don't need electricity for it to work. It's like a ghetto television set. It's really marvelous.
So like cutting like a hole in the side of your house when there's just street violence going on or something like that.
Yeah, but as I said, you see it actually a different universe, so it's more science stuff than just having a hole in your house. And I'm probably actually going to play this for once. I haven't done this in like forever. I will probably just actually play this. Like, an actual person would play this. Which sounds outrageous, but I'm gonna do that. Different troops have like different strengths and weaknesses. I'm just trying to figure out which I should buy. They even have description, like this one says moves fast, beats beast, loses barbarian, and well, I didn't actually notice those when I played this in the past. That's shocking.
Is it like a weird paper rock scissors game or something?
Kinda. It's not really that much though. Like, it doesn't like you know. There's like troops that have different strengths and different weaknesses, but you don't need like one troop to beat one other troop. You can like you can buy anything and that would do. But there's some specialties in those, so it might be wise to buy some opposed to others. Also, there's an exploit where you, if you have enough money, you can just do this.
Wait, I thought this was a poverty mod, and you're talking about having enough money to exploit it?
Sometimes that happens. I mean, not very often, but I'm just gonna exploit the game now.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but the attacker number 2 that you placed down, he cost 420 gil.
I know, but if the troops survive, I get the money back. So you know, that's okay, I guess. Oh, there's another enemy though. That's fucking unfortunate. I didn't think about that. My entire plot.
That's a cheap fucking stoner reference. 420. Jesus Christ.
You know, sometimes some things are just 420. I don't even know if that was intentional. Is it actually called stoner? Is it actually called stoner? You know, interestingly enough, the stoner cost 480. The stoner cost 480, and the thing that cost 420 is called attacker. So there's one great reference lost on them. They could have made this. Yeah, they could have made the stoner cost 420, but they didn't. It's really too bad. So for some reason, what I tried to accomplish didn't really work. And now I'm kind of screwed. I have to like actually play this. I don't like it. Like if you beat the first troop fast enough, you can basically ace the game and you win immediately. But apparently I didn't do that, and now I have to actually kill those things. That's not gonna be good. Because if they die, actually... Sorry.
I remember this mini game being just the worst in the actual game.
It's actually kind of enjoyable. I actually like this, but that might just be me.
God, you're the worst.
You know, I never really understood where the whole 420 thing came from. Is that a more recent thing?
Yeah, I think so. It's just I don't really know, but I assume it's just a time when people start to, I don't know, probably when people awake. I don't know, and I have no idea how a typical hippie's lifestyle looks like, but something like that I would assume. Well, I'm playing this new threat mod, this hardcore. I'm just trying to like do everything in I can in this mod. So it's like a completionist playthrough with, I don't know, people talking to me that may or may not be under the influence. I can't really figure out that. Maybe you wanna do you wanna comment on that? Are you under the influence or not?
I Chocoloco testify under oath that I am not currently under the influence.
I see.
But back in my days, when I used to partake in the merry game, we never used to call it 420. I mean, we called it all sorts of other names. We called it like Dank. The Dankest Dank. Written 420.
I see. That's interesting.
See, I've heard that, like, the things I've heard is it was like a, what it was called in as is a 420 happening, and so that was like the report number that the cops gave in like California, and then
Really?
I've also heard it was just a time where like some group of kids started doing it and it spread. So I don't know what actually it was.
But that's interesting. Maybe somebody should figure out where this all came from. I don't know. Maybe Urban Dictionary can help you or something. I mean, there must be some kind of reference somewhere on the internet.
Oh, I'm sure we could find it if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Fine, I'm on the case.
That's amazing. So I'm now fighting
you're
this.
ready. Oh, sorry, you can go first, boss.
Yeah, I'm fighting this boss now. It has a lot of HP and stuff. I'm a bit concerned.
So while you're at the wonderful, wonderful website of UrbanDictionary.com, you should look up the definition of a pirate.
Well, there's many interesting words on Urban Dictionary that you don't really need to know about, but you might want to know about anyway. You can use them in like dinner parties, and you know, if you want to talk to your parents and your grandparents, always try to find out something about Urban Dictionary.
And I fully believe pirate is one of them.
So I just won this amazing minigame, and what did I even win? So I got some money back, not really as much as I paid. That's kind of already screw over me, but I got a headband. Is that even useful? I think I just got screwed. I got shitty stuff. Wow. I actually like basically paid for shitty stuff. I subsidized shit. That's cool. Hey Jotu. So does this guy actually bring me back? Oh really? Why does he not talk to me though? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's not that bad. It gives you quite a neat strength increase. But I don't know if it was worth it, to be honest. I think this is like glitched. I can't leave the room. Wow, what the fuck, man? Like, I can't leave. I use... wow. Somebody call SegaChief. There is a glitch. There's... I can leave now, but... I don't know. I think this is glitched. Yeah, I think the weapon's not... I mean, I don't know if they have more HP actually, but... They're also harder, but... I don't think it's because they have more HP, it's probably because of other things, like... You know, they have probably status effects attached to the attacks, and they have smarter AI and stronger attacks, I guess, but... I don't know if they have more HP, but I think they have other... You know, other improvements.
I don't know. My research into 420 wasn't very fruitful.
Really? What did you come up with?
What I found was that it was like a bunch of fucking high school students who kind of just establish it, but how would that lead to a nationwide recognition of the event? There was no transition from like this local high school to everyone in the nation recognizing 420, so it makes no sense. The story doesn't add up.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't like it. No! Jatwo says the high school thing is true, though. I mean, if it's true, that's kind of cool, but it's just crazy to me that, like, a group of high school students could start this movement that spreads nationally.
Yeah. I wouldn't know.
Oh, I wouldn't know either.
can do another Fort Condor battle. Wow. Like, that's another update, another change in this mod, that whenever you can do Fort Condor battle, it actually tells you so. So I should probably like go back right now and do another Fort Condor battle, because why the heck not? I mean, it's actually kind of neat because you can easily miss those Fort Condor battles in the original game, because they have pretty specific conditions under which they become available, and you can easily miss them. I don't really know how you go from 420 to the danger of sending out nudes, but that's an interesting argument to be made.
I think that's a really logical, you know, segue.
Well,
I can tell you a story, you know, with me and my friends, but it might be too vivid for the stream.
too spooky.
Yeah, it's too spooky.
Is it, I don't know, does it involve any illegal activities on any parts, or is it, I don't know.
It may or may not involve Mary Jane and copious amounts of alcohol.
Isn't that what all your stories kind of center around?
That's what any good story centers around.
Yeah, yes, but like, I'm afraid that there may be children watching your stream, and I don't want to influence them into
Yeah, maybe.
doing very, very bad decisions.
I mean, last time you told this story about skinny dipping, it was actually not that. You seem to have assumed it was a pretty, I don't know, out there story, but to me it seemed rather mature and quite innocent.
Okay. Because basically what I was going to say is, the night starts off with alcohol, then we introduce other substances. Whether you want to call them illegal or not is entirely up to you.
I
or
see.
by law. Yes, and eventually, as the night comes to an end, after intaking copious amounts of perhaps illegal substances and
Yeah.
copious amounts of alcohol, you strip down, right? And when you strip down, you end up nude, typically. And in your very under the influence state and while naked, running down the street in public places with public people. I mean, that's very interesting, very spooky, isn't it?
A little bit. And
So
thank you very much.
We ended up doing that, and then we also ended up like at a McDonald's, and we
McDonald's.
it was brilliant. Like the people working at the time, like they didn't even seem phased, as if it was like an everyday occurrence to have a bunch of guys naked rock up ordering burgers and drinks.
Yeah, that sounds a bit random. I don't know. I think I haven't actually seen that here. And hey, Illusionary, I hope you're good.
I worked at a movie theater and I got wasted like you, Chobo, and ran up and down the middle of the aisle naked one night after work. So
Wow.
you're not the only one to just like run naked through public.
Isn't it actually illegal in some places?
Oh, I'm sure if a cop had been there, I would have gotten indecent exposure.
Yeah, but I heard there's a term called YOLO. I'm not sure if you've heard of it before, boss. But
Well,
I live by that phrase, YOLO.
Isn't-
live fast, die young.
didn't actually Justin Bieber use the term? And you know, as soon as Justin Bieber uses terms, they probably are not terms you should use anymore.
No, you're right. Then it loses all veracity.
Yeah.
I would also argue that the fact that it is illegal makes it more exciting.
That's probably
Oh,
true.
most definitely.
But I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what happened to Justin Bieber. Wasn't he like last busy being in the like egging business? Just I don't know, vandalizing
I
his
have
neighbor's
no
house.
idea what's happened to that dude.
I have no idea either. But last time I checked, he was like yeah, this is definitely glitched. This guy is glitched, unfortunately. Last time I heard of him, he was kind of doing some kind of weird stuff involving eggs and houses. Apparently people didn't
What?
like it.
If you were fucking had millions and millions of dollars, wouldn't you just do whatever you wanted to? Jesus Christ, I would.
Well, in the music industry, he's still relevant. I mean, he's still got some top hits playing, right?
I have
Like,
no
I think
idea.
one of the songs, yeah, one of the songs is called "Sorry." That's by the Beebs.
Oh, isn't that a more recent one?
Yeah. It's really still popular in New Zealand.
I
You
see.
basically hear it everywhere you go.
That sounds sad. I thought you had like better music there, like I don't know, Lords and stuff.
You know,
Yeah, this is a hack slash mods. This is called the New Threat Mod actually. It's a pretty comprehensive mod and I like it. This is actually not the first time I'm playing it. This is actually my third time playing it, but this is the newest version that just came out I think 2 weeks ago. And there's a couple of changes in it, and so far I like it.
I just like the picture Palmer on the left-hand side of your screen
Oh really?
on your overlay. It's great. Look at him there. He just looks so disappointed.
I don't know what he looks like, but he looks very Palmer-like. How did I get off Midgar so fast? I mean, it took me like 4 hours, I think. Maybe like 5 hours. I wouldn't really call that too fast. A 30-second recap of what the fuck is going on? You mean like in this mods, in my life, in the world, in Cambodia? Like, I don't know what you're referring to exactly. Oh, I was fighting Semselads to get money. Well, I mean, 114 is just the time that I've been playing today. I started at Junon, so last time I played for like 6 hours and got to Junon, and today I just started like 1 hour and 50 minutes ago. And I haven't really done too much, to be honest, you know. I haven't really made too much progress yet. I just kind of got sidetracked by Fort Condor battles, and right now I'm trying to do some stuff. But I actually like this part of this squad. You know, I kind of feel that this squad is FF7's, like, I don't know, the core of it. After this squad, things become kind of, I don't know, actually not this one, but essentially as soon as you lose Clouds in the northern cave, in the northern crater, at the like middle of disc 2, when you give several the black materia, you do all those weird side quests where you like chase huge materia and stuff, and I don't know, that's kind of like a pretty irrelevant part of the game, I feel. I don't know. I never really liked that too much. It seems all rather irrelevant and random. It almost feels like just filler material, actually. Well, somebody told me I should just get a timer. I mean, this is not a speed one, I just was told to get a timer so people could, like, tell how long I've been streaming for. I don't know. I kinda like it, actually, because it's, you know, it's like a clock. Only I start at different times. So just ignore it if you get confused by it, I guess. So this is the other part of this mod's gameplay. In save points, you can talk to Mr. Smile, and he can give you sources. And I don't get anything right now, though.
spooky face right there, man.
Yeah, I think SegaChief likes spooky faces. He has many of them in his mods. I mean, he actually is quite good at making enemy models, so there's actually a couple of really completely unique new enemy models. You haven't actually seen them yet, but there's very many very spooky things actually later in the game, in the mods, that might just very much spook you. Anyway, when I first played the game, I couldn't for the life of me kind of do this parade marching minigame, and so you have to get 50% or more to get 5,000 gil, which is the highest, 51 at 51 actually or more, to get the highest price. But over the years, I found this pretty well working technique. Wow, that's like the worst. I might even just reset for that. Yeah, let's do that. I mean, because this is such a poverty mod, I will have to get all the money that I can. I mean, the issue with that is that you actually start with different initial scores. They're randomized. So if you're unlucky, you don't have the chance to get enough because you have such a low opening range. And that's kind of what happens, but also I kind of messed it up. Life is just hard.
Tough life, man.
Yeah. But this should work now. I mean, you can't really get anything close to 100%. You can get like 70, I think, is the most. This is not a speed run, there are no splits. It's just a timer, which tracks more essentially only my uptime. You shouldn't pay any attention to it. Wow, this actually, wow. Yeah, this worked. Never mind. Wow, I don't even get money, what the fuck, I get a hero drink too? I was in this for the money. And I don't even get any money, seriously. This is Exhibit B in why it's poverty mods. You don't even get money anymore, this minigame. Obviously, this is just another plot to deprive me of more money. I don't even know if this item is actually of any use. You know, I could probably go for the second highest price, which is between 41 and 50 for the 6 ethers. I don't really know though if this item I got is really useful or not, so I might just stay with it. Yeah, this is this mod I'm playing, this is the new Threat Mod. It is a mod for FF7 that has a lot of extra content and stuff, and I'm just playing through it. I'm not speedrunning this. So if you haven't seen this mod, you might want to maybe try it out. It's quite fun actually. And I wonder if I can get new stuff here in this part of the mods. Well, what do you think about the 30 FPS category? I mean, it's nice that that is a way to, you know... FF7 for speedrunning on PC has this issue that it has like different frame rates and different computers. And this is a very good way to eventually, you know, unify this and make ones way more comparable. On the other end though, because you essentially just kept everything at 30 FPS, some parts of the game that run at high FPS, like the menu which runs at 60 FPS, that looks actually very poorly in that, and it looks really terrible. And I mean, it's a workaround to make the ones more comparable. I like this, you know, this attempt to make ones more comparable, but it's not really a perfect solution because some of the parts of the game that just run at high FPS, they are kind of screwed. Like, menus are basically half as fast as they used to be, and that's kind of annoying actually. Well, this is a mod I installed for FF7. It's just called New Threat Mods. You can get more information on it if you click on the link in my Twitch title. It basically does is it adds more content to the game, like more enemies and more bosses, actually, also some side quests, and it's a pretty well done mod, I must say. You know, I've played FF7 so much that mods are like a new interesting way to enjoy the game. I mean, I don't know. I can still just play the original game like casually, but I like to just try out new things. So mods are quite good for that.
Suppose you were to try to 100% this mod, how long do you think it would take you?
I don't know, probably forever. I haven't really looked into like how you get some items and stuff. But also because it's harder, I would assume like 50 hours maybe. And you couldn't really do this anymore, could you? Like, in one sitting.
You should totally give it a go.
Yeah, I think that might be a little bit too hardcore.
But aren't you hardcore, boss?
Yeah, but maybe it's too hardcore even for me. Well, on disc 2 I think, every character has its own side quest, in which they get like the ultimate weapon and stuff. So essentially, every character on disc 2, they have an extra side quest in which they get the ultimate weapons, and I think also the ultimate breaks. And they're actually kind of comprehensive. They have like bosses in it, and you know, that kind of stuff. So what about this item I got, the Hero Drink 2? I don't even know what it does. I think I just got screwed over. It's amazing. You know, I can't even afford to buy new weapons. I'm so broke. I can't even buy more weapons. Isn't that just tragic? Well, I actually already have dirty bombs. I have 12 dirty bombs already. And apparently what they do is they inflict blinds, which is more or less useless. So there we go. Oh, I can get items here though. That's not too bad. Even though, you know, normally you get sources here, but because sources are removed, you get other items. An earth drum? Wow, that sounds kind of useless. Well, I could sell a dirty bomb, but they don't really sell for very much, to be honest. I think they sell for like 10 gil or something, which is More or less nothing. Maybe I should go back and see if I can still get a weapon, maybe. I kinda wanna maybe buy something, but then again I have no money, so... Actually, well, I can afford weapons, what am I even on about? I could afford these weapons, but... do I really want those weapons? Well, it has a nice magic boost, but her current weapon... what do you mean by double hits? Like, are you assuming that because it's called boomerang, it's gonna work like a real world boomerang? That's not how boomerangs work in this game, I'm afraid. Her current weapon has, I think, a nice dexterity boost. So I don't know if I should buy this. May come back. Yeah, that's probably just some of SegaChief's interesting humor. Should I buy this? Maybe I should buy this. What about this though? I guess I can do that, yeah. SegaChief is a troll? Well, you can ask him next time you see him if he's a troll or not. Maybe he's gonna tell you. Oh yeah, this is the useless. You know, I don't know why SegaChief did that, but if you look at the Turk suits, Seng's one is like crimson, and Alina's and Reno's is like black. Originally they're just all blue, but because SegaChief likes colors so much, he made them have different colored suits now. Isn't that amazing? In my party I think currently is only Cloud, but when I'm gonna fight Genova Birth, I'm probably gonna choose Cloud, Juffy, and Tifa. They seem the most useful right now. I mean, Juffy is kind of a mixed. She's very fast. She has quite high magic, so it's useful. And Tifa is physically very strong offensively. And Cloud is just essentially because I can't really get rid of him. Well, of course I mean Peter. Wow, this actually almost seems useful. But I have no money, so yeah. A speed drink. I already have a couple of those actually. You know, no barrier could also mean you don't get reflects. And reflect is actually in this mod, it's used as a rather negative status effect. I've already been reflected a couple of times. Like enemies give you reflect, so you can't heal yourself with magic. It's actually kind of nefarious, and it's done in this mod to impair you. It's quite interesting. Wow, I can buy other weapons here? Why didn't I know about that before I bought all the other shit I have no money for anyway? This weapon actually seems quite neat. It has this nice dexterity bonus. I do like that. But I'm broke. Yeah, that's what probably needs to be expected. And now I'm gonna save before going to the Junon ship. And then I'm gonna see how Genova birthed is.
You know, I heard there's a very wonderful way to make money, and it's by selling cocaine. Maybe you should look into it.
Well, if only there was a way in this game to do that. I mean, even though this is kind of it's kind of an economy simulator, I don't know if they have cocaine and stuff in this game that you could sell. Well, I mean, in the original game, I think actually the soldiers were removed entirely because they have literally no use. So SegaChief, in all of his wisdom and sagacity, he actually made new enemies and new items and replaced the useless items, you know, such as the 135 soldiers and the what do you get in the battle arena? You get the tissue. Yeah, I think it's called tissue. He removed all of those items and actually made them into useful items, have like a use. So that's actually a nice feature as well, that he has interesting ideas about how to have useful items. Actually, I like that. Well, good luck, Zreka. Dream of some memes or stuff, I don't know. Don't have any kind of sad image or nightmares. You know, last night I had a pretty silly dream. I don't know what this means, but lately I've been dreaming more of like of video games and stuff. I haven't really dreamt of that ever before, but last time I dreamed that I was running FF8 and all of a sudden like my save game just co-opted and I was playing like some weird spooky game that wasn't FF8 anymore, and it was very spooky.
Did you by any chance consume some cheese before you fell asleep? So
Any what?
Cheese does that to you.
Any cheese? No, I wasn't eating any cheese.
Yes.
I don't know what this nightmare was caused by. I mean, it wasn't a nightmare, it was just a spooky dream, but it was a quite agreeable spooky dream. It wasn't, you know, too disturbing anything, just weird. I don't know. But it was quite an enjoyable dream, if spooky though.
Because according to a lot of my friends, eating cheese just before bed gives them very, very spooky dreams.
Really? What kind of cheese though?
But
Like,
that's their word. Oh, I don't know. Probably processed cheese, you know.
that sounds funny.
Like not real cheese. The stuff that the cheese that you get from McDonald's burgers.
Yeah, synthetic cheese. Like some kind of chemical product that's supposed to look like cheese but actually isn't cheese. I think there's the same thing actually for shrimp. Some kind of synthetic shrimp, like non-shrimp. I think it's called I forgot what it's called, but there's a name for that.
Are you thinking surimi? I think.
Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. I mean, It's like a paste that can be modeled to look like shrimp and stuff, but it's apparently, I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not actual seafood or something. It's, I don't know. I heard some interesting things about it. You know, sometimes when I have dreams, in my dreams, I dream that I have dreamt the dream before, even though I haven't. So when I dream, I get the sensation that I already had the dream before, even though I never had the dream before, and that's quite strange in my dream, that I already dreamed the dream, but I never did, and I wake up and I wonder if I had the dream already in the past, but I didn't, and it's quite confusing sometimes. Yeah,
So,
actually,
like, you had a dream within a dream within a dream?
no, that's not what I was saying. I didn't do that, but I dreamed that I already had the dream in the past. Like, I felt that, like, sometimes I see like a scenery and I feel that I already saw it in the past, but I never did. Like, I dream as if I already knew the place I'm dreaming of and stuff, you know, even though I never did, and it's a strange sense of familiarity. It's, I don't know, can be unsettling. But yeah, you can download this mod on Steam. Actually, that's what I'm doing myself. I used the Steam version for this. You can just go to the link in my Twitch title and get it there. It's very easy to install it and stuff, so shouldn't really be an issue. Yeah, I mean, what does it even mean that you dream you already had such a dream? Like, I don't know. I get this actually very often, that I dream I already know, like sometimes I have a dream where I like see a new scenery, like, I don't know, some kind of landscape, and I dream that I already know that place, even though I definitely don't. But it's a rather strange.
Well, I heard dreams are basically everything you encountered during the day while you're awake. So, I mean, like, if perhaps you saw a picture of some place that you've never actually been to, I mean, it could, you know, with that logic, correspond to your dream.
I guess that's
Yeah, and then feeling like you've been there.
that seems quite like it could be what I have.
Because I can kind of relate to that in a certain way as well. Sometimes I have dreams that are like, they feel very, very, very realistic. Like someone licked me in the face kind of thing, and I wake up from it.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it could be a similar sensation that you're feeling.
Yeah, that could be. But I never dreamed somebody licked me in the face. I would probably remember that.
Yeah,
It sounds
it's very spooky.
Yeah, it sounds a bit spooky. I had a dream. I mean, I didn't have a dream, but in real life, I've like been licked on the face by a dog, and I don't know. It seems more fun in movies and, you know, television. Like, dogs, if they lick over your face, I don't know. It's not really that enjoyable. They have like really slippery tongues and stuff, and it gets very moist very fast, and it's all rather disagreeable actually. I wouldn't recommend it. So I wonder how Genoa birth will be. I might actually die there because I haven't died in so long. Isn't it time that I, like, you know, fail miserably?
it's not the right attitude to have. You should always believe in yourself.
Well, I do, but it feels weird if, you know, life is too easy, isn't it? I mean, it just seems too easy. That's not how life works. Yeah, that's one of the mod's most... That's one of this version's features. It was in earlier versions. I really enjoy this feature because it makes a lot of random battles which are essentially useless. You know, they just go away and it's quite fun. Hey. I think I should just go back and save now that I open the chest. I like to save many times in this mod. I mean, since I don't have random battles, I can just spend my time anyway because I don't have to wait. I don't have to get, you know, into random battles, so that's quite neat. But yeah, I have no gil. I mean, this is a very constant feeling in this mod. You have no gil.
Have you considered selling cocaine?
Well, as I explained, this mod doesn't seem to feature cocaine for you to sell it. So that's really unfortunate, actually.
I see. How about selling cocaine?
Well, is it like the most, I don't know, sellable drug anyway? What about cough syrup?
I'm not too sure how much that goes for in New Zealand, but yeah, cocaine is actually notoriously hard to get here.
That's interesting for you to know and talk about.
Isn't it? I mean, like, I didn't exactly want to know, but I have a friend who knows a lot of people.
I see.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is Joven Vector. She's not even called Joven Birth. She's called for some reason Joven Vector, and she's blue, and she looks a bit spookier than normally. Oh my god, my ATB is all wrong. That's terrible. No, no, no. For some reason I forgot to set ATB back to wait and it was on active. Yeah, well, that's... I don't want to fight my life with ATB on wait, on active. I need weights. Yeah, that was unfortunate. But never mind. Well, yeah, in this mod you can actually toggle random battles. You can turn them on and off. And frankly, I really like it because sometimes you just don't want to have them and they're annoying. I mean, it does not make any sense plot-wise, you know, how you can do that, how you can get rid of random battles, but I like it nevertheless. It's not really realistic, is it? That they just go away for no apparent reason. But, you know, it's just a video game. It's not meant to be realistic. I mean, this isn't Pokemon, this is FF7. Things don't make sense anyway. Wow, this deals no fucking damage? What the fuck is wrong with this? Well, in real life, I get one in battles, but, you know, I guess battle is a bit of a misnomer, it's more like a conversation, which might or might not be a win a battle. But I would say it's close enough.
You know, if you throw a fist at a random pedestrian, that may result in an actual battle.
Yeah, I played Zelda games. They are about as realistic at this game. I mean, Pokemon on the other hand, Pokemon is a perfectly realistic, almost photorealistic game. Pokemon is like a just a portrayal of reality, almost reality television. It's so real you can't even notice how real it is. Well, what even is the difference between conversation and a battle? I mean, I might not use swords or guns or boomerangs, but aren't words just the same? Hey minions. Oh hey SegaChief, people have been asking about you and questions they have asked about you, your dreams and stuff. This is actually the third time I'm playing this. I should get like a medal or like a poker or I don't know, a medallion or I don't know, something like that for, you know, torturing myself with all this poverty I encounter in those mods of yours. Well, I have been more neutral actually. I have been less biased. You know, but still the prevalent misery of poverty is quite obvious to the world. You can't deny that. But surprisingly, I haven't even died yet, and I already played it yesterday for like 6 hours, and I got to Junon, and I haven't actually died, so that's actually very surprising. I'm like shocked by I don't know exactly what has changed, but I haven't actually died. I don't know if it's a good sign, but it certainly means something. Well, for some reason I made Tifa like physically very strong, but she couldn't attack bottoms well because it was long range, and for some reason I can't attack this enemy either. I don't really know what the issue here is, probably some kind of elemental stuff, but this deals no damage, so this is more or less entirely useless, you know? I don't know. This is a bit sad. Oh, you made it. You put it somewhere. I haven't found it yet. I mean, I found XP plus in the place of long range, but I would have to probably find Gil plus first before my financial strains can be lifted in this mod. Why is she that color? Well, ask the person who made her that color. I have no idea why she is puke blue. Actually, that could be the case. Yeah, maybe I should just reset this battle. I don't like it. I think I removed elemental, but I could be wrong about that actually. Oh, well, that's the issue then. Never mind. It's probably my own fault. That's really just my own fault. I can't really blame you for that. Well, I'm sure you can color puke, you know, like you can color fruits dye. But look at my gil count. I have no gil and I essentially haven't even bought anything. I mean, I only have 6 grenades. Like, you can't even say I bought too many grenades. I mean, maybe I did, but I already used all of them. And you know, when I did the marching minigame, the top prize was this somewhat useless hero drink 2. I didn't even get 5,000 gil from that, so I mean, obviously isn't that just obviously to make me more poor? That's probably just, you know, conspiracy that you had in mind a long time ago. You mean against Joven Vector? Against Joven Vector, really? That would be interesting. I could probably do that. Are you saying if I do this for Tifa offensively, I'm gonna deal more damage to Joven Vector? I mean, I could probably try and, you know, see, but trying and seeing is too bothersome. I'm just gonna wait until you answer me. Okay. Let's probably go with Revive then, because, I don't really want to... Waven is Revive. Oh, she has Revive? Yeah. Well, I encourage backseating. I'm in dire need of backseating. I need all the backseat I can get. So, you're welcome. Oh, it actually gives you a holy, yeah. That's interesting. You know, I like that you, in this version, you toggle the random battles and save points. That's a very, very agreeable feature. I mean, it doesn't make any sense plot-wise how that works, but I really like... I like it for convenience sake, and also I like